helicopter or something over there. Some kind of a helicopter. I think they're over there spraying fields. Who knows what they're doing. But they're riding low. It's kind of weird. We're trying to get there, guys. I'm going to go down here to the Gifton tree. We're at the geo site. What's going on? Dick, I see you. Mitch, what's up? Bigfoot Batman. Got a damn helicopter over here. Let's go this way. We're going to go up here to the geo. Down to the Gifton tree down here. You know, drones over Michigan, what's up? I see you guys, man. Dick Whitmore, what's up? Donnie, what's going on? Moose. Just looking for any kind of evidence or signs. Going through here today. That's a pretty cool twisted little tree. You know, or ramps. Yeah, it's we're a little early. The morels haven't started yet, but as soon as they do, we're going to do some morel here. And the reason being is because I believe that it's a food source for Sasquatch. Still at work, but we'll listen as you walk. Gotcha, Tack. I got you, brother, you know. Redneck Randy, what's up, man? Wind's starting to pick up a little bit out here. We're gonna go down to the Gifton tree. You know. I'm looking real close on the ground too for ramps and morels. Usually when the mayapple starts to come up, that's when the morels will start coming up. And we haven't really seen any of those yet. So it's a little early here. We've had a cold snap that set everything back. It was raining here this morning. It stopped. I mean, you can see we got a little bit of blue sky up there coming through, guys. So we're gonna head down here. I gotta be careful because this hill is pretty steep. Not a lot of elm trees in here. A lot of hickory. I've seen some white elm over there. Smash. Birch. I'm doing good, Dick. Right now we're just trying to locate food sources for this time of the year. And we're gonna go check the gifting tree here real quick. It's right over here. I came in through the corridors, but I never get servicing. Look at that. There's a print, and there's another one right there. Look at that, right in the mud. Those are good ones. Look at that one. Huh. Okay. Look at that. Something's been through here. Something's been through here. Cool. New stuff broke out of the way. Look. See how it's still got green on it? This was just broken. Look how this other piece has green on it. So something's breaking things out of its way. That's about 5 foot up. Hey, 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 hey. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Cheese wrapper's still there, but look at this. That's the third one of these we've found here. And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are not the rocks that we left there. We got to check and see how many rocks we left here. And there's a little X built right there. And that's not the same bark. Oh. That looks like hickory bark. Look at that. What's on this side? Look at this. That's woven. That's the third one of these that we found here. Huh. Any hairs? Look at that. Hold on, here, let me grab it. Here. That's cool. Huh. Okay. Huh. I think I lost chat, guys. Look at that. Did I lose chat? No. Look at this. Last comment I got is from Dick Whitmore. Went bird hunting in my backyard. I think I might have lost chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's awesome. There's no way it's gonna fall like that. It's pinched. Look how they got it pinched into the tree. Huh. That's cool. That looks like, what is this? That looks like a big old, what is that tree? It's not budding yet, so it's not an elm. That looks like an awberry. So it's not. There's a shagbark hickory. That's shagbark hickory bark. I'm almost positive. There's a shagbark hickory right here. Look at that. Disturbances. Look at this. 2 pieces ripped off. This is broke. That's not a maple. That's not a maple. That's what we call an old, not a huckleberry, but a huck tree, man. Swamp huck tree, big one too. This is a shagbark hickory. Look at this. Huh. Look at that. Would you look at that? Whoop. Whoop. Look at the fit. That's exactly where this thing came from, dude. This is exactly where it came off this tree. And it was put over there. So, this cannot be natural. Look. Please tell me you guys can see this. Please tell me you can see this. There, let me get close. Look at the match. Look at the match. Look, it matches perfectly. Anything on them? Any hairs? I just heard a huge snap. Whoop! Whoop! I That is a huge snap. Oh, excuse me. Mitch says maybe signs along the creek. Don't know. We'll see. Mitch. Look at that. Hold on. Look at that. There's a heel print right there. And then look at this. Oh, look at that. You think that's crazy? What about that? Here's a print. Here's one. Here's one. Look at that print. That's castable. That's castable. Look at the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4. Okay, what's in this first one? How many was in the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first one, and then 2 off to the side. I wonder if these are the ones that we left. Remember, we left rocks here. Or did we leave rocks here? Or did there were rocks put here last time? Because I know that I moved them, but I don't remember if we did it. See, I gotta start coming in more often, man. I'm forgetting things. But look at that. That's cool. That's cool. Print right there. There's a print. Heel. So it stepped here. It must have stepped inside of the creek somewhere. Right? Footprints all along here. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Here's a good one. This one's... See, this is that sand, look, that I was telling you about. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. It's going that way. Looks like it stepped up on the bank. I got stuff to cast it. I can cast that. I got casting stuff in my truck. All right, something's been here. How much you want to bet we can get a camera underneath there? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What if we get a camera under here, inside of here, and I dig it back in, pointing, look, whoop, at the and the rock stack. What if we put a camera back in here? What if we put a camera back in here? See, they did this before here. They stacked rocks up here, right here before. But they were over there, remember? That's a good spot for a camera. I highly doubt anything will see it. That was me burping. That was me. Yeah, we gotta get a camera up here, man. What am I gonna leave for him? I don't have anything to leave. What's in my pockets? Hold on. I got some bobbers. I got a couple bobbers in my pocket. What if I left a bobber? Think I should leave a bobber? What else do I got in my pocket? I got a lighter. Best gift ever. We gotta leave something and take that ring. I want that ring. I'm gonna have to go back to the truck and get some baggies. Yeah, we should leave something, huh, guys? Leave some blue chews? Not with me in the woods, I'm not. Yeah, okay. I wish you guys could hear that, but it's way far. You're not, I know the camera didn't pick it up. Yeah, we need to leave to the bobber. I think it's a good idea. Okay, let's leave a bobber. That's a good print right there, man. Dude, that's a nice print. Look at that, it's my hand. Oh. You can tell it's kind of old, not really, really fresh. Okay. I'm gonna leave a bobber. Hold on. I gotta put it so it's not gonna blow away. There we go. I have a bunch of casts from here. I've got a lot of casts from here. I have two from over here. Right around this little corner, there's a little sandbar thing. Yeah. That's cool. That's a really nice one, though. That's my fingerprints. Yeah. There's the other one, the old, it's washed out, you can tell. And then something stepped up here, right? Let's see, where'd it go? Where did it go? There. Boom. Depression. Going this way, there's the back, another foot. Les, what's up? Yeah, they could be watching me, huh? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. So, if they are watching, you guys can see, because I'm gonna go like this and pretend like I'm looking this way, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm filming you. Filming. Sorry about that. Alarm. I wanted to be in the woods by this time. seen a deer bolting that way. Whew. That was definitely a deer. I don't know, I gotta figure out how to zoom in live. But yeah, we can just rip it from YouTube and zoom in. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this. See, this is the stuff that I want to tell you guys about, that you ain't gonna see on other channels, but you're gonna see it on this channel, because I'm gonna teach it to you. This was a monster poison ivy vine, right? See how it grew? Something ripped it off the tree, because that's not the vine, that's a dead tree. Where's the vine? So something ripped this off of the tree and took the vine. Yeah, that ain't natural. That's what I'm talking about natural stuff. Ooh, is that some ramps over there? That might be ramps over there. Let's see if we can get over there and take a look. I should be able to go up this way. Leave them a quarter. Oh wait, I think I do. I do have a quarter. I could do that. We'll go back that way. I want to see, I think I see some ramps right there. Or maybe not. I think it's too early for ramps, but I want to go look. This is a north-facing slope. Or no, yeah. No. I'm totally wrong. Big old black bucket back here. Where'd that come from? Nope, they aren't. That was ferns. I thought I seen ramps. What kind of trees? We got some hickory. There we go, right there. There should be some morels if the bark's starting to come off. Yeah. Elm tree right there. If there's any morels, they'll be growing right here, right now. Well, or here in the next couple weeks. Because that's an elm tree right there, baby. That's an elm tree. Food sources is what I'm trying to target on right now, guys. Food sources. See if we can see any of them mycelium. A lot of times when you're looking for these morels, if you move the leaf litter, you'll see the white fibers like spider webs. See it? This coming off the tree? That's the mycelium that it grows. That's too early, I think. I mean, we're not even getting no mayapple here yet. Yeah, we get fiddleheads here. Everything's just starting to grow, you know? Thought I heard something. It's moist, so this would be an area that you would find morels next to one of these trees. Not always, it's definitely an area to keep in mind. Yeah, especially those elms. When you start seeing that barks fall off of those elms, some dead elm trees, whoo, that's usually a hot spot. I just think it's too early for morels right now. I mean, I'm not even seeing any new growth turkey tail. I'm seeing old turkey tail, but no new growth turkey tail. None of that kind of stuff. Let's go over here. What's over here? Pretty good little lookout point. Right? Good little area here. We gotta go put the quarterback over there. Keeping my eyes open in case I do run into a few early poppers or morels. It'll be an area that we can keep our eyes on, because I believe, I 100% believe them squatch eat those morel mushrooms. I 100% believe that. I think I might have lost Chad again, guys. JB, what's up? Cherry, pin oak up in here. Jesus, beech up in here. Old cherry, old dead cherry.